Hi guys, my name is Carla and welcome to my channel Chlorophyll is the New Black. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. What I will do is show you all the plants that I had to bring home, and then since I had so many small pots of succulents, I decided to do a beautiful succulent arrangement. I'll take you along on how I did this one. Hi guys, second time that I come to my job since all this crisis started, and I just wanted to check on my plants and actually take them home because probably they will die if I leave them here, and I just wanted to show you how they look now. I will start mixing the soil. So as I mentioned, I will just use normal cactus soil. And in order to give it a little bit more of aeration plus some other texture, like more rocky-like, so that the soil doesn't compress that much, I will add a little bit of hygrokorrels and aquarium grable because it's all what I have. I will mix it, and you will end up with something like this. And this is ready to start putting the new plants in there. I'll bring my disinfected pair of pruners. So what I do is I take the pruners, I spray them with alcohol 70%, I let them dry. So now it's the case, they are already dried. And let's start decapitating some succulents. It sounds a little bit harsh, but yeah, that's the way to give them shape back and plant it into here. So what we will do is I will take a couple of nodes. In this case, you can see that it has grown pretty tall. So I think that I will cut in here. There. And what I will do with this one is I will take out with a lot of care these leaves, because I will use them later on for propagations. That is a nice thing of succulents, that you can use even one leaf to propagate them and get a whole new plant. It takes quite some time, but I think that this is the best time to do it because it's spring, so they will most probably grow quicker and you will have more success. So now there are two ways of doing this. One is you can prune it and put it directly into the soil and don't water it for a week, or you can cut it and let it dry for a couple of days, and then when this cutting that now it's basically like an open wound heals and dries up, then you can use it. So I will just do it the first way and then just put it in. I think that I also need to put in first the tall ones that I'm going to go in the back towards the front. So in this case I will use this one, that it's super elongated and a little bit shady looking, I don't know. So what I will do is I will also prune it here, and I will also just stick it into the soil. And also this one. Now I also got some babies from this one that I will also use. We'll cut them away from the plant and remove the leaves. It can also happen that not all of them survive. but we'll see how it goes. I also brought some that are getting a little bit burned or were not doing great, like this one, and I will also set it up like this. I have seen that collective planting has actually helped quite some of my plants. So you can see that most of these ones are also dried up from the bottom. So let's start with the back. I want to put this one in the back to give it like some height. And I will continue with this one. Well, this one has quite some roots, so it was good time to repot it. The idea is just to loosen up a little bit the soil of the roots and then plant it into there. Also, now that I'm already here, I am removing all the dry sheets that it has in the bottom so that it looks better and also has more room to grow babies if it would like it. So I'm pressing a bit so that they stay there and don't move that much. Then I also would have liked to add this one. Oh, what happened? This one was already root rotten. And I wouldn't have noticed if I wouldn't have reported it. So that's a bit sad, I would say. But the stem's still alive, so that looks good. I need to keep an eye on it then. Okay. And I will cut it here to try to... it's rotten. Yeah. Okay. What I will do is try to do individual cuts of it and see that hopefully it will retake some strength and I can maybe keep it like this. So I cut all of them into small stems and now I'm going to plant them here. Next I'm coming up with this one. Oh, I forgot this one. This one I also wanted to use in the back to give it a little bit of height. Like this, you can see. And every leaf that I knock out from the plant, I will use it for propagation. What else do we have? This one, that is a baby from a calanchoe that I will also be using. This one is relatively small, so I will put it a little bit more in the front. I don't mind if that one is a little bit covered in the back, like here, because they grow pretty fast, so it will take over in no time. That is also one that I rooted from one that I have in the office. And I'll press a bit again to make sure that it is into place. So let me show you how it's looking so far. And now we start with the front succulents. Those ones are going to be the decapitated ones. And oh, I have still this one. I am not sure if I want to put this one there. It hasn't done great. yeah, maybe it can get some benefit from being pot with the other one, so I'll try out. But this one was a beautiful one, but now it has done nothing for more than a year. It looks pretty dry. So again, you can see how it's looking now. What I was thinking now was to put, I also have these beautiful ones here that are from one habortia that I have in my kitchen, but they look so cute into here. I was hoping to find a pot that would have like a smile so that this could be kind of the eyes. Oh, yeah, okay, I will wait for that one. And let's continue with this one. This one has grown a little bit weird. You see that the pattern is here very compact, but then and these ones are the lower part of the leaves, but they are bigger. Probably what I will do is remove some of the leaves from the bottom so that it doesn't look so weird. What I will do is just like this, plant it into the soil. I won't decapitate it, it still has some roots. I also have this beautiful one and this one that hasn't done great. So next I think I will take this one and I will also cut it here. Take out the leaves that are here. When I bought this one was a deep purple, so if I expose it to light, hopefully it will take that deep color that was so beautiful for. And I will take it. The roots look pretty dry as well. I will also cut the stem. Maybe that's why it hasn't done so great. So like this. And this one is like a bird paw, you can see. And super fuzzy. Super beautiful. And I will put it here on the side. Now this is looking like this. So it's taking shape. And I think I need something here for the center, plus some other small ones here. So for that, I think that I will choose this super beautiful one that is definitely a centerpiece. So this one, so beautiful. And it has a baby already here. So I will chop that baby off. That is definitely a centerpiece. Look at this beauty. This looks... And I have some other ones that I think I will chop off a bit and put them there on the side so they look pretty there. Okay, what you want to do is, if you look at it like this, you want to take this stick, do a hole into here, and then put your succulent into there, just like this. You can see it there, and then just press it a bit. So basically that's what I'm doing. I will continue off camera and I'll show you the result. Okay, you can see how all those small ones, I put them here. They look pretty beautiful. And I will finish up with that space that is empty. I will put these ones that I decapitated at the beginning, and I will just accommodate them next to the side where I just put the other ones. I still have a hole here, and I think that what I will do is add maybe some of this propagation of donkey tails. I will add them there and see how it looks. So let me show you a look of it. So that's how it finished up, and I will keep you updated for the maintenance of this one. But I just wanted to point out that from all succulents that I had and they look not very nice into different pots, you can do a piece like this that has just beautiful colors, beautiful mix, and that probably will do well. Now to propagate the leaves that we got from the arrangement, what I will do is I will use this kind of greenhouse that I had for growing my chili plants that I already put in my greenhouse. Yay! I will do an update from that in another video, and I will just put about 1 or 2 centimeters of cactus soil in it. And since I just removed the leaves today, I won't be watering them because they need to, the wound needs to dry out. So the only thing that I will do is take the leaves and put them just a little bit pressed into the soil like this. Now it's done, and we will just cover it with this. Hi guys, I just wanted to give you an update. It's been a week and it's going to be the first time that I'm watering this arrangement. Good signal already is that if I check the ones that I inserted that were decapitated, for example this one, and I try to pull it out, it is stuck, which means that it's already rooting. So that's good signal. Also with this one here, I try to pull it out and it's difficult. So it's working. Now the important part as well is the watering. What we're going to do is, and this is quite important, is to not water on top of the rosettes of succulents, which means never water here or in between the leaves. Always try to do like around, like in between these spaces, and try to pour water around, and also not much water. The benefit that I have is that I selected this type of pot that is a clay pot, and the advantage is that it can evaporate the excess of water. So that's easy for me as well to keep it, to not drown it, because I tend to do that sometimes. I have this container that has this type of point, and for me it's very easy to water because then I can just go around like this and pour some water around. So I'm going around in the surroundings and I'm trying to water the stuff and trying to avoid to put it on top of the rosettes of any of the succulents. For example, here you can also see that I pour some water into this one. So what I will do is take a tissue and then just withdraw it from there, right? So what I will do is just put it there, and just by the contact you see that the water is absorbed by the paper. Now it's not there anymore. It is watered, so now we just have to wait and probably water it 1 week from now. How I would know that is that I would put my finger inside and check how wet is it. If it's still wet, I wouldn't water until it dries out, and even if I would have to wait a couple of days, even a week, I wouldn't water, because that's the reason #1 of killing succulents, I think. Well, this is all about this video. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below. And remember, if you like this channel, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and see you soon.